A very good evening and welcome to the Style Project, proudly brought to you by Vaseline, which absorbs in seconds and deeply moisturizes your skin. I love it, I use it, you should try it too. My name is Sylvia Owori, and tonight we'll be talking about Miss Uganda. Well, there'll be lots of stuff to talk about. We'll be talking about the red carpet, the way the event was put together, and everything else. I should know better because I used to organize the event, and when I did, I used to have heads of state and everybody there. It was one of the best events on the social calendar. Well, let's get the show started. I'm joined by the very beautiful Clay Chatohayeri, who is a motivational speaker, a businesswoman, and a marketeer. Welcome, Clay.
Thank you, Sylvie. Hi, guys. Welcome to the show.
And also joined by Solomon Tazibun. Solomon, welcome to the Style Project.
Thank you. Hello, people. How are you doing?
And last but not least, Linda Butare. Welcome, Linda, to the show.
Thank you, Sylvia. Hi, everybody. Glad to be here.
Well, Miss Uganda. I have so many fond memories about Miss Uganda. I remember there was a very beautiful song that was written by Kawesa in my days, in my times organizing, which was Miss Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. We want the world to know Odiomu Mu Africa. Is it still the same? Has it changed? You be the judge of this. Like any event, we have the red carpet.
Well, it looks like one of these days the type of material that so many people are going for is velvet. Just that I have this feeling that when it's too plain, it doesn't come out right.
I actually love the dress. I love how it fits. I love the accessorizing, but I'm not keen on the size of the clutch. It looks way big and disproportionate to, the dress and what she's wearing. And for the guy, I one time talked about suit separates. I love how he actually played this whole ensemble. I love the chinos, I love the jacket, and it's simple, it's actually very effortless.
I love the older lady. I feel she dressed appropriately for her age. And being a red carpet event, and especially a Miss Uganda event, I know she dressed really appropriately. And I'm not sure about the combination of the lace and the sequins. I just feel it's a bit
Too much.
But she tried. She's like wearing something long and it looks elegant and it's appropriate for her age. Wow.
There goes Malaika and Benzo.
Are they dating?
Well, they are workmates.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's where the red carpet chemistry comes from. Malaika is actually wearing one of K. Raphael's creations. And I have mixed emotions about this dress because it has a lot going on. And when you look at her hair, and then the embellishment, the different ruffles,
it
so
looks like
confusing.
it's an extension.
Yeah,
it's an extension of the dress.
Yeah. K. Raphael is a very, very eccentric designer.
Yes.
I feel most of his outfits, as a musician or, it's something I would wear for a concert, But a red carpet event, she looks
Too much.
Yeah.
Wow. That's Mariam. She's one of our best clients, although she's not wearing Sylvia Owori this time. But wow, yeah, she looks really nice, but I think the dress should have been longer. Much, much, much longer. And the other lady, but I love the shoes. I love the shoes.
Even the clutch
And they match
bag.
with the clutch.
Oh, it's really, really classy.
The clutch is from here,
Nice.
and the shoes, but yeah. She should have been more, if it was a little bit longer. I don't know what you guys think.
I totally agree.
But she's one person that loves to dress. I mean, she always makes an effort. She goes at every event.
And she's always seated front row.
And she buys the VVIP tickets. She always sits there. So she loves the events and she puts her things together usually very well.
Oh dear.
Oh. Oh my God.
Look at the bag. Actually, her outfit is okay. It's not red carpet glamorous, but it's fine. It's just that the bag has totally killed it.
It's not just the bag, even the hair, the makeup, the necklace.
The way she's posing.
The way
I
she's
know, but the bag
posing.
is bigger than her. You know, like why?
Emphasis, well, do people actually like, is it allowed to carry bags to the red carpet? Like,
Well, these days they carry a laptop, you put in your iPad, you put in your big phone, you basically carry
Changing
everything.
clothes for
Tomorrow, yes.
I think in this
But
case she
it's-
had her open shoes in there. Because her
Black
toes
ones.
were peeping.
But you know, she made an effort. She tried with the shoes. She tried with the dress. Should have just made a little more
It
effort
actually
with the
looked
clutch,
like
but with the
right
bag.
after the event she was heading to a sleepover.
Standard.
Oh wow.
These are the people that enjoyed Miss Uganda.
By the way, for the record, they are not smart at all for the red carpet, but they were having a blast. I actually am very proud of them. Just that they are posing.
No, I wish they had the right
yeah.
clothes.
Wow.
That's
Oh
more
my
like
God.
if you know you're going to backfire at something, do it 100%.
Are they just having fun?
I just honestly like so many times you have an event and you probably are not ready, or you just someone probably just give them a ticket of Sigenda Quarter. So it's just one of the things of, you know what, I'm already here. Let me just have a blast.
It
Me, that's
looks
what
like they
I
just
think.
came out of office. They came straight from
Yes.
work. They didn't do any effort. There's no effort whatsoever.
But they're still like, since I'm here, oh why? I'm not ready. I'm backfired, so let me just have a blast, which I really like. I really are having fun.
Oh well. I'll start off with the gentleman. Oh my God, I'm even failing to find the right words to describe how he was dressed. You know, everything was perfectly put together, but that's like not red carpet material at all.
Oh, there goes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. That's Anna Beja.
Everything is on
She's
point.
impeccably well dressed.
But she didn't own it at all. She looks very
You
uncomfortable.
see, compared to the other women who had backfired.
exactly.
Thanks.
You know,
So it's about the attitude
you
as
have
well.
the right outfit, but the attitude is shitty.
She's shy. She's running away. Come on. She's a lawyer. She's used to trashing these guys in the courtroom. She should be able to
And
do
that's
the
why she
same on
should
the
be
red
giving
carpet.
us on the red
She
carpet.
should be giving us what she gives to these guys in the courtroom. Right? Come on, Anne.
She looked amazing.
Amazing.
But amazing.
There goes another bag and a hanky
And
the
the phones.
phone.
and the
Three
phone with the hand.
And she's chewing.
chewing
Jesus,
as well.
good gracious.
And she has a big bag.
Etiquette.
Why?
Etiquette.
Ladies
Why?
out there, once you're going for any type of picture, if you're ready to pose, just keep everything away from your hands.
Bettina Solomon.
This dress gives me life. Just like Tina said.
See that scene?
I think
Everything gives
it's
her
rubbed
life.
on to me. You know, I love the hem. It's a flounce hem dress. It's strapless, and it just holds her body the right way. I love the accessorizing. I love the hair. It's so chic. It's sleek. It's perfect.
Oh, it's everything you want.
She's amazing. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
$1 million.
I totally love this dress.
Me too.
It just reminded me a little the bottom bit of it of the Beyonce
Yeah.
dress at the Met Gala.
Yeah, even the top as well.
Yeah, and she looked impeccably dressed. I think she was basically my best dress.
My best dress is Bettina, the lovely lady in the blue dress. Everything was on point.
Yeah, my best dress is Anne because black is timeless. She can always rock this dress wherever she wants to go to. Even her necklace is just perfect. So my best dress is Anne.
Bettina, of course.
Down in the blue, like me.
Yes, Bettina.
Let's take a short break. When we return, we shall go inside the Miss Uganda event.
Welcome back from the break. This time round, I'm asking the questions with these guys because Sylvie by then was the person for Miss Uganda. So now in the spotlight, Sylvie, tell us, how was Miss Uganda those days?
Before I tell you, I want to know from you guys what you thought about Miss Uganda then.
This Miss Uganda?
Then,
Oh, then.
well,
Then?
growing up,
Okay.
for me growing up, Miss Uganda was like the event to be seen at. And it was synonymous with Sylvia Warrior, of course.
Like
That
I have to
event
be
you would
there.
not want to miss on the social calendar.
That's true.
Yes.
That's very true. And even everything was so glamorous and exciting, and I even didn't know this one was there. So, yay!
Well, Miss Uganda for me back then was like the event, because by then we didn't have so many events, and of course when you were Miss Uganda by then, oh my God, there was so much respect. You would walk around, that's Miss Uganda, that's Miss Uganda. But currently, I don't even know who is Miss Uganda.
But I think, and I think would give credit to the organizers of the event at the time, because I think you put in so much effort in making it that glamorous, that recognizable to society, to the point that you wanted to be a Miss Uganda or you wanted to attend a Miss Uganda event. So what did you do different?
I don't think I did anything different. I just, when I do something, I totally give it 110%. And for the Miss Uganda, the day I decided to do Miss Uganda, I actually did not know, I had in my head, I'm going to put it outside in a tent. And there was no tent anywhere. So I had to look for a tent, which was in South Africa, which we flew in. I had the very first marquee. That's where the event was. And yeah, I flew in light from South Africa, Gear House Records, because Silk Events, of course, was not there. Phenon Records was not there. That's in 2001. So I wanted to do an event that was like an equivalent to the Oscars, where people would come and dress up and actually enjoy the event and be proud to be a part of an event that was Ugandan. So I made an event that was your must go to event, where you had members of parliament, you have ambassadors, you had all the corporates, and people were fighting over each other to be able to actually sponsor Miss Uganda.
What is the criteria of saying you have to be on Miss Uganda, you cannot enter Miss Uganda?
The criteria for Miss Uganda is basically, while I was doing it, it was you had to get a franchise for Miss World, which you don't necessarily have to. But we followed a girl who was between 18 to 24. You must never have had a child, you must be single, not married. You have to at least be 5'7" and above. But what I also realized that you have to have your features. For you to actually be able to participate at the international level, you have to have features for an international beauty queen. And that's why my first Miss Uganda in 2001, which was Victoria, who was Victoria Nabunya, made it to the top 12 in South Africa. And she just basically stood out. We trained the girls for much longer than 2 or 3 weeks. And the competition out there is so big. Right now, I'm just thinking, do we really even need to take our Miss Uganda to the Miss World? Because there's no chance. There's absolutely no chance for a Miss Uganda to win a Miss World title.
Wow,
Because what we get is beauty and brains, but it seems like it's brains above all these days.
Brains only? To me, I think it's more of bribe.
Oh my God.
Seriously. Like, I want my daughter to go for Miss Uganda. What do I have to do? Talk to Sylvie. That's what I think it is right now.
And
Starting with what they wore, I didn't even like that dress. Look at the material itself. I don't know, who does the Miss Uganda clothes anyway?
I think Miss Uganda clothes, I did all the clothes during Miss Uganda, from the opening outfit, the dance outfit, to the evening, to the top 10, to the top 5. I made sure the dresses were impeccable. Because the whole thing for me was one huge big vision, and I could see it in my head, and I needed to make sure the clothes out there stood out that way. In this instance, they'll probably go and get, some
They were imported gowns.
some boutiques. Some go to some boutiques, some design. I don't know.
Anyway, the whole event just looks dull. Like all of them standing up there with their arms akimbo. Just looks very, very dull. There's nothing exciting about the jewelry, the dresses, even the colors they chose for the dresses. Their smiles are so artificial. They have a hairband. I'm sorry. It's just not exciting. And
And this year, I think we had also an issue about Nabukera.
When I was reading through some of the rules and regulations, you should have a flawless skin.
Yes.
Isn't that right?
Yes.
That skin ain't flawless.
She should never even have made it to the top 10. I mean, for me, I think this is basically trying to create expectation for a young child, trying to take advantage of her and putting her in a position that she is not basically going to win. I mean, at Miss World, she would never even go because, first of all, of her bans and everything that's going on. People are using her to probably put themselves to the next level, but herself, I mean, that is, yes, she has got, we should feel sorry for her because she's been discriminated against, she's been banned, but she's not a beauty queen. I mean, I'm not going to go there and say, I'm a beautiful girl, I'm going to go be Miss Uganda. I can dream about that, but I will not be, I'll never be Miss Uganda. I dreamt about me being a model, that's why I started the first modeling agency, but I will never be a model, I never had the height. So what I did, I went behind the scenes and I made a modeling agency and I created Miss Uganda so I can look at beautiful women. Come on.
Definitely.
Okay. Top 5, by the time you're properly trained, and you have to stand a certain way. There's a lot of space in between there. They're supposed to be, those girls used to train day and night, just even for the stage alone. They need to be standing basically a certain way. They need to be able to speak basically and carry themselves a certain way. And
I should say, actually, throughout the event, the choreography was very uncoordinated. You would tell that they were not trained for
They
long
trained
enough.
for 3 weeks.
Yes.
3 weeks, that's what we train for, but you have to have the right training and the right people to be able to train these girls to be that. And I'm saying it's not just the girls, it's everything. The whole choreography needs to be done better. I mean, I don't sit here to try and throw shade to anybody, but everybody has been asking, Sylvia, why don't you come back and do Miss Uganda? There's even a page, bring back Sylvia Worry.
And the
hashtag.
hashtag.
But yeah, it's the first time that I'm actually publicly speaking about it, and I'm not impressed. I've not been to any of them. I don't want to put Brenda down or anything, but she worked with me for all those years.
She should do better.
She should be able now to do better with a small budget, because at this point, yes, people are not spending.
No, that's why everyone wants you back and they want you to.
And I've never seen such terrible outfits in my life. It's terrible. Look, these two. The one in the green and in the, I don't know if that's purple or silver. They are Mutema.
So finally, our Miss Uganda was Zahara. Sylvia, what do you think about our Miss Uganda 2015? Are you guys proud of your Miss Uganda?
On two levels. She's very beautiful, but she's a Miss Uganda for Uganda. She's not a Miss Uganda for global. She will not get anywhere on the global stage. Firstly, because of her facial features. She's got a round face like mine. You need to have, a different kind of facial feature for you to be able to compete with the girls on the international scale. For Uganda, she's beautiful, but not for Miss Universe or Miss World. The girls there will just tease her,
Wow. I mean, personally, having attended the event, I should say she exuded she was the most confident girl. She was very eloquent. Not that she was so eloquent, but I mean outward.
Compared to
her peers. She was the most confident, she was eloquent. But now when it comes to how she looks and how she carries herself, I'm not really keen, because that right there is like a typical girl next door, like plain Jane. So I do not think that's like pageant material if she's to compete on international level.
I think
But the best of luck.
Yeah, I think she's more a model material as opposed to pageant material. If you go back and look at the Victoria, Nabunya Nakuya, who was the doctor, Barbara Chimbabwe, who I don't know what's happened to her right now, and Salma. The grace, they're still carrying that grace from the training.
That's true.
That I am a beauty pageant. The only thing I see that they have actually kept is that.
I just feel at the end of the day, you know, even though we break it down to how someone is supposed to look at, the most important thing, like Sylvia said, is beauty pageant, beauty queen. Is it a beauty pageant? And it's preparing someone to, you know, go for Miss Universe. That's what we don't get. I think that's what's missing right now, because now anyone can go there and say, I'm going to be a Miss Uganda. But at the end of the day, are we presenting somebody who's going to represent Uganda worldwide, right?
So Sylvie, at any one point, would you come back and do Miss Uganda?
I could do Miss Uganda tomorrow if I wanted to, because I don't need to get a license to Miss World. I don't need to get a license to Miss Universe. I don't need to get a license to Miss Earth. I could just come and do Miss Uganda.
So we should get ready. Wow.
All right.
I can't wait to have you there.
Well, we were just saying the truth. I personally would like to have a better Miss Uganda, and I'm tired of all of you telling me to come back and do Miss Uganda, so I'm really considering it now. Wow. On that note, I'd like to give special thanks to Vaseline, our main sponsor. Thank you very much for sponsoring this style project. We're all using Vaseline, as you can see, we're all glowing. Follow us on NTV The Style Project on Facebook, or our personal Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook handles. Until then,